I love Toulouse rugby. And after he said to me, you know this Leicester team, like the Leicester rugby, it's like Toulouse in England. In my email, the proposal, the air ticket was there, man. It's just like that. And like I said, it's the first time for me. And when I arrived, it was like winter time in England. That's a main problem for me. Because in Leicester, man, the expectation is very high. Everything is a right time for me to finish. In France, they say c'est la vie, but for me too, I was like down. But now, nice. Nice. Yes, Rana. Now we have finished everything. It's fuel time, energy. Yes. This one. It's okay? Ah. Normal chips. Yes, like for me, I love KFC, bro. Not talking about any other islanders, but to be honest, everyone is like all islanders, like Tonga, Fijian. McDonald's is light. It's light taste, you know. KFC is heavy taste. Like chicken, yes, chicken. Like chicken, little bit oily is good. You know, especially after the game. Oh, we love, and we don't care if the coach is unhappy about we don't have to eat the KFC, but we just eat it.
You look at guys in the backs, and we know about Goneva, who's at Leicester, who is just flying up there, playing exceptionally well. Step, the natural balance, the rhythm.
To be honest, I like France too. You know, it's good. Apart from rugby too, you know, some nice food, some nice place, mountains, good city life. You know, everything is here. But France, because France it's a big country, man, compared to where I come from. You know, so I like France. It's good. But I will go back home, you know. I'm from Fiji, and Fiji is an island, and it's all the time when I had like someone to ask me where is Fiji, I always say like it's in the South Pacific, close to Australia, New Zealand, and there's a small town called Nandi. And that's where I'm from. I'm from Nandi, Fiji. My parents, they don't work. They just do like farm work, you know. My father is a farmer. My mother only do like mom used to do like cooking and washing clothes and take care of the family. And for me, every time I wake up when I was young, I only remember like when I wake up, I start to playing with my friends, or sometime I end up with my friends or family. I live maybe I can say 2 hours from the ocean, but it's not really far. And for me, I live a little bit in interior, you know, like a farm place. And yes, but for me, I know like most of my friends, they live close to the ocean. It's a different life too from where I am from. But to be close to the ocean is a different thing too, man. It's another world for me, you know. It's like eating fish, you know, raw fish, anything like they do different thing, and it's cool for me. Religion, man, for us, it's it's not just important. It not just you have to, but it's like it's a life for us, you know. It's everywhere in Fiji. It's every because in Fiji, man, it's Christian island, but there's a lot of other like religious, like Hindu, Muslim, you know, and other religious. But for us as a Fijian, it's Christian island, and like I say, man, it's not just only for rugby, but it's life. Like religion is like you wake up in the morning, you have to before doing breakfast or before doing your running or anything you plan for the day, you have to pray. Like if you are alone, you do it alone. But if you with your family, you can do it with all the family. Like in the morning, man. But now, you know, it's more individual now, you know. But religion, man, is very, very important, and it play a lots of thing in your life, you know, like family, school, or whatever work or whatever job you do. Religious is part of your. It's like a source, like a main thing for us in Fiji. I think if another club interests me, like the small club, I will say yes, because for me it's just like everything is come down like this, you know. Before I was here, I go like this, you know, like same as you too, man. And after you have to know yourself, you have to come down too, you know, up and down, you know, not up, you know. I think it's semi-professional or maybe it's not professional, you know. For me, like because I've been playing maybe more than 12, 15 years professional, you know. And to came here, this no professional, you know. You you have to work, but for me, I don't work because it's hard for me to find a work, you know, because language barrier, you know. And I just stay. So I stay the whole day. So for me, mentally, like it was like everything was transition. Like in my first month, 2 months, man, I was struggling too, you know, especially mentally, you know. But like I said before, you have to know yourself, and I know this like a transition, you know. So, but now only a few months left. We have to finish good, finish strong, you know. Rugby, I think in Fiji is like a more popular sport. I think it's like a number one sport. When you were young, you always want to be represent Fiji. When I was like 16, 17 years old, then I know like, oh, my mind changed, and I see, like I said before, like my situation, my family, we were poor, we just working the farm. My father, they work in the farm, and from there I start to dream, like to see, oh, maybe I can go. This rugby can take me to overseas or in Europe, you know. That's where I start to think like that. And for me, like now it's different now because it's more television, it's more every lots of Fijian playing overseas now. So for the young people come now, they think now is just rugby. Play for Fiji or wear the white jumper, Fiji jersey, man. It's memorable thing for me. I still remember clearly 2007 in Apia, Samoa. That's my first game ever for the Fiji 15 team. I know we lost that game like 5-8, and it was a little bit raining. That's in Samoa. So I still remember clearly, man, and it's one of the memorable game for me, and I still remember clearly. And it's mean a lot of things for me to play for Fiji, and I know every rugby player in Fiji or anywhere they live, if they live a long time in overseas, you know, but they still want to play for Fiji, you know. It's an honor, man, to play for Fiji too, you know. We all know like it's totally different from playing for England, for France, you know, like they have lots of money, but for us, just the pride and just to play for our people, for our family, it's something special too for me too, man.
Matawalu. Oh, beaten in the air, Michael Leach by Votu. Then he gets the ball away in the tackle. Now Goneva goes around the outside. It's a foot race to the corner. Goneva, he's been run down the left-hand fair. Goneva, what a try! From the centre, Goneva.
That's the first time for me to play for Fiji, that 2007. That we played Samoa, my first game, and after Tonga, and after that they announced a group for the World Cup, and I was like I missed the group, you know. I was not in the group, but I was like non-traveling reserve, you know. If there's any other injury, then maybe I can go. And after they announced the Fiji 7 team that year, 2007 and 8, they picked me, so I go with the 7.
South Africa just being stretched one side to the other, and so the gaps appear up the middle. Goneva still a ball in hand, a little handoff to go with it, trying to create the overlap out wide. Barotu has to take it on the bounce, goes on the charge, good tackle, but stolen away from the...
There's one coach in Fiji. He just need me to come in overseas to gain experience. This coach's name is Ilivasi Tambua. So maybe they contact one guy. That's from that time. I don't know how everything work. Like you have to have an agent, you know. You have to, you know, those kind of thing. From that time, me, I still don't know. This before I have to play for Fiji. This before I have to play for Sevens. This is the first time, man, to come in the aeroplane. This is the first time ever. Maybe 22 or 23, man. But for me, it's a little bit late compared to some of the when we see some young player here, like in England, in like in the system, So I came that time, and I supposed to came there in Rotterdam for 3 months, but I came for a trial. I play maybe 2 or 3 games. I remember. One time I remember we play against Northampton. Northampton was still in that level, man. And they smashed us that day. They smashed us really bad. And after, man, I think everything was not going well with me, with Rotterdam. And like I said, it's the first time for me. And when I arrived, it was like winter time in England. And I think for me, that's a main problem for me. I feel weak, man. I feel weak. Every time I carry the ball, they always like I always lost it, Then after everything was not going in perfect way, man, and after they have to say for me, okay, we gonna call your agent, we gonna contact you, and just like that, man. I go back to Fiji. That's maybe early 2006. No, mid 2006 to 2007. When I go back, I make the 15 team. I play like the local competition in Fiji, like the Nandi team. I play there, then I pick me in the squad for 2007 in the Pacific Nation Cup. That's where I play my first game. So we play that 7 tournament in Edinburgh, man. And I only win only 7 tournament, man. One in Hong Kong in 2009, we won that. Fiji won that, and I was there. And the Edinburgh 7, we won that as well. So in Edinburgh, man, after the game we won, and I met this guy. I don't know him, and he know my first name and second name, man. And this like he's an agent. And from there he say, "Oh, if you're interested, I have one club for you. It's a second division. You can play for France." And I say, "Okay, yes." And after I give him my email, this kind of thing. 2 weeks in Fiji, in my email, the proposal, the air ticket was there, man. It's just like that. And that's where I start to come over in how I end up in Colombia, man. Only rugby bring us here. I like everything too, man, because some of the thing I see here, I don't see where I came from. Like just example of the weather, like the snow. I never see that in Fiji, but in France I see that, or in Europe. The most thing it surprised me most, man, like the people. For me, I think, like, because at home, man, for us we say kaivalang, like English, like white people. But for me, I think everyone is the same. Like, but when I arrive here, no, it's not the same. Everyone is different. Like Russia, England, France. It was little bit different because when I arrived in France that time, it was like it's in pre-season. It's nice, nice and hot. And there's one Fijian who was playing too there, one Fijian. So it make me, like a little bit easy with him, like speaking Fijian. And after we stayed together in the same house. And for me, it's first professional club. I enjoying it. My last two season there in Colombia. I was in Tab. I have an agent, and my agent said to me, "Nikki, there's one club in England. They were interested in you." And I say, "Which club?" And say Leicester. And I know a little bit of Leicester. And for me, man, because my first 2 years in Colombia and 1 year in Tab, I was comfortable in France. I was like telling my agent, "Please, can you just find me any club here in France, like probably to." And after, man, I was talking with some other club, like that time was Berridge, was still in top 14, and La Rochelle was still in Pro D2. This agent, I know him very well. I forgot his name, man. It's very bad. We always talk together like I know him very well. He knows me very well, and I said to him that I love to lose. I love to lose rugby. And after he said to me, this Leicester team, like the Leicester rugby, it's like to lose in England. For just that word make me thinking, okay, I go to Leicester. when I arrived in Leicester, everything was different, man. True professional for me, everything was provided for me, man. Clothes, food, protein, everything, you know, those kind of things. And for me in Leicester was like totally different world for me, like rugby wise. Everyone just love to work hard, you know. It's not a fancy club, man. Just everyone just work hard, and even the supporters, people, they love their rugby too there. So we won the cup, the Premiership, and the individual trophy. Like even in Leicester rugby, I won all the like top try scorer, the try scorer, you know, all those of things, you know, and the RPA Player of the Year that I think 2013 or 14, I can't remember, man. And yes, for me it's like a blessing, and yes, it's a big achievement, man. Like for me, like sitting here with you now and just looking back, and I can see like it's a big thing. And Cockerill is a strong guy, you know, like hard guy, hard man, you know. He see training as a like a game. If you don't train well or you don't give your 100% in the training field, it's that's why I say it's hard, you know. Like even like if you play on Saturday, on Monday it's always like we used to say like a learning day, just a recovery day, and after we just walk through everything we do in the week, or we gonna, it's like our game plan, you know. We always do it like in the first day just recovery, and after I go home. But on Tuesday it's like always a hard day. Like the forge, they do like malls, live scrum, everything live. You can see like some of the forge, they have like, you know, cuts, blood, you know. Some of them they fight, you know. And when we do the contact, he want us to be 100%, you know. But just for maybe like short period of time, 10 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. And one time when we do like contact session, man, and me and Manu, the Island boys, we were in the same like we working together. And he see us, we don't working hard because we, you know, like we just go slowly to each other, you know. And after he say everyone stop, and he just say me and Manu just to go each other, man. And after we just okay, and we know like this not our, we can't control now, so we just go hard. He ran hard at me, and I tried to tackle him, and I ran hard at him. Try to, because one contact session he just give us like just like 5 meter, just choose a side and go hard. As I islanders, like some of Fijian tongue, for us it's good to someone to push like us like that, you know. And it's good for the young generation, you know, to someone to push them, you know. Manu is very good player, man. Good guy, but he's different when in the ground. He just want to smash people. He want to run hard, you know. And I think that's how we play rugby. When it's time to play, it's a play time. No, you know. I enjoy him more because he plays center, so most of the time he do all the hard work. And when he give the ball to me, I just have to do like beat one guy, or just like no one is in front of me, you know. And that's where like I got lots of try. Like I said before, it's not just me, or it's all from the hard work from everyone, you know. So Manu too is like sometime only one, he can just go and try, but he still try to give me. And I remember one time we have one call like a chip over. So he chip the guy, he chipped to Manu, but I just came there like, and after I see the ball they kick, and I was like I was there, and after he just let me score the ball. I was thinking to come to France. They give me another good good contract. That's why I stay over in Leicester for another 2 years.
Green just getting hold of enough of that. Here comes Goneva bursting through the tackle and through the second one, Vereniki Goneva. That is what this man can do. TJ Ioane. Play on. Oh, and it's been grabbed by Goneva, and Goneva's done this before this season. Now can he go all the way, the Fijian? Scrambling into the corner. Magnus Lund onto Aulika, gets it away, there's a numerical advantage here for Sale, but in pops Goneva, and Goneva's coasting home here. He's enjoying this. Hat-trick for Vereniki Goneva, a second interception try.
Newcastle, but like I said, in Leicester, I win like the trophy there. But in Leicester, just everything just rugby. But in Newcastle, I feel like not just rugby, but everything is there. Like family, you can do lots of things. Like close to the beach, close to the sea. You know, like mountains, close to Scotland. I do lots of because in Leicester, I think it's for me in Leicester it's a little bit small from compared to Newcastle. Yes, we have a good group of the boys and the coach, like the family. Well, really, I enjoy it a little bit in Leicester, in Newcastle than in Leicester, because in Leicester, man, the expectation is very high. You just have to win, no other way, you know. But for me, Newcastle, I a little bit enjoy more outside of rugby. No rain. Backs always have fun stuff, you know. Just passing, kicking, you know. You know, this kind of weather, we don't need it. The backs, we just pass and kick. All those 3 World Cup, it's all different for me, man. It's all, you know, it's like 2011 was in New Zealand, 2015 in England, and 2019 was in Japan. But yes, in 2011 in New Zealand, our first game against Namibia.
Now Niali with a ball out wide. They've got numbers on the right-hand side. Fiji. And the outstanding from Fiji. Plus Nakarawa is onside. Thinks about coming back on the inside. Looks for support. Frees it up. And Goneva's going to get a double. And the nice carry ball. Goneva slips a pop. And he's on a hat-trick. He steps out, falls over. And on the bar follow, they're going to come again. And it's Goneva.
Just get lucky to score those 4 tries, but like I said before, it's all the hard work from everyone, you know. Yes, man. Like this, like I said before, this dream team is the one I like. Just I play with them. Number one, there's one Argentina guy. I don't know. Maybe you remember him. Like his name is Marcos Acera. For me, I can say him is the number one, and he's a good guy too, gentleman, and I respect him a lot. I play with lots of number 2, and I can say this player, Scott Lawson. You remember this guy? Is played for Newcastle. for me, I can say he's my number 2. He got everything in his prime, you know. Good throw, good tackler. Number 3, I can say Dan Coleman. Number 4, I will go for this one is Jeff Palling. For me, you know, this guy, you see him, you can see him like if you pick at him, if you just see him by the look, you can pick him. That's how I see him. But when he play mana, he's smart. He's smart, like in the lineout. That's why I just say for me, him is number 4. And for me, I play number 5. This guy, Nakarawa. They used to call him like octopus because he can offload everywhere, man. And number 6, I go for Tom Croftman. He's not a big guy, but he's strong. He can break tackle and he's a quickest guy as well. Number 7, I go for one Fijian player, Pedaliato. He's playing for now in Clermont. When I see him as like he's a giant, you know, for me too. But not just a giant, but he's strong and he's fast and he's everything. And number 8, I go for another Fijian. His name is Bill Mata. Now he play in Bristol. He's big too, man, and he can do everything as well as a number 8. If like he can run straight, can offload, he can do everything. Fast as well. Number 9 for me, I'll go for Ben Young. Ben Young too, man, he's smart. If you come hard, he know how to pass to you, and he know where the space, you know, like for me as a winger, play with him, and you just, for Ben Young, you just run. He see you, you just run. If you not pass, he can kick. So for me, I'll say him as a number 9 for me. Number 10, I'll go for George Fordman because I play maybe 4 years with George Ford in Leicester. And like him, he know he can kick, he can win you points. Number 12, I'll go for Manu. Number 13, I'll go for this one guy. He's a Scotland guy, Chris Harris. He's not fancy guy like offload guy, but he's just strong. He know how to defend. You know, like he's just strong in defense. And he play a few games for Scotland. Now he play in Gloucester now at the moment. And the number 14 for me, I go for Joshua Tuisova. He's a big player, good guy, and he can win games for you as if you play with him, you know. Number 15, I'll go for maybe you remember this guy. He played for Leicester too, Jordan Murphy. In fullback, you always safe, you know. As for me, as a winger, when I play with him, and he helped me a lot in, you know, those kind of like the back 3 stuff. You know, he's smart. He know what to do, and in high ball, he's really good. And he's a gentleman too. You know, he's a good guy too. And I go for him as a 15. Yes, man. For me, I feel everything is a right time for me to finish. You know, like example, I was in Semberi last 2 years ago, and I don't even think I will finish. But when I came here, I just feel like struggling to go training, because for me it's not professional in here, you know, because every time it's wake up at 7 or sometime at 6 or 8, go training. But now I think rugby is like young boys, young men sport, you know. I still try to challenge myself, like to run with the young boys, to compete with the young boys. So for me now, I can't hide anymore. I just tell the truth, you know. When I'm tired, I say I'm tired. But like before, I never do that, you know. I always want, like, if I'm tired, I always want to go again. If I'm hurt, I pretend I'm not hurt, you know. Like now, I don't hide anymore. I feel like, you know, this kind of thing, you know.
That's what we call age.
Yes, yes. So for me, I'm happy for everything, and I'm happy to talk to you, to express this kind of conversation, you know.
And the final question, bro.
Okay.
Do dreams come true?
Yes.
Awesome, bro. Yes, that's a short answer.
Yes, man.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, man.
That's
No
awesome,
problem.
bro.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
man.
very much, bro.